Hey everyone, it's Matt Saunders from the Freelance Business Builder. In this video, it's going to be a little bit different. I'm going to share with you a lesson from my course, Freelance Business Builder. And what it's all about is how you can refresh your energy and your mindset on a daily basis. You know, as creative professionals, we've got a lot of responsibility to do great work for people, to be creative and to find solutions to people's problems. And you can't do that if you're in a negative mindset and if you're distracted by other things and if you're worried about the future or you have regrets about something from the past. So what this is about, it's going to be about getting present, it's going to be about letting go, and it's going to be about refreshing your energy. So I hope you enjoy this free lesson. If you'd like to find out more, you can find the link to the course in the description of this video, along with a voucher code where you can get 20% off when you enroll. When you're running your business, you're going to want to find ways to keep your energy and your optimism up, because this is the place that the best work that you create comes from. The way that you manage your client relationships, the way you engage in your work, it all comes from having high energy and optimism in the way that you work. So you've got to work really hard. Some people have got to work harder than others to keep those energy levels up. Where do good ideas and positivity come from? Let's imagine that your mind is this empty square. It is a space of possibility. Anything can happen in this space. Now, throughout the course of our lives and even the course of our days, things are going to come in and they're going to infiltrate this space. Maybe you get some negative feedback from a client. Maybe your Wi-Fi drops and it puts you in a bad mood. Maybe a proposal gets rejected. Can you see what's happening here? That sense of possibility and optimism is getting crowded. More things happen. You switch on the news and you see something terrible has happened. You have a disagreement with a friend, and over time, this sense of what is possible for you becomes clouded, and you can no longer see from that fresh perspective that you once had. You become jaded. So what we have to do as creatives and as professionals and as business people is to continually work to create possibility and create space for that to happen. Let me share some tips with you to show you how to do that. One of the best ways to reset and to create that space is to get everything out of your head. Now, you've probably heard this referred to as journaling. You don't need to buy a fancy journal or anything like that. You can use a piece of paper, notepad. There are also apps that you can get that will prompt you and enable you to get all of those stories and all of those experiences out of your head. And what that does is it creates space in your mind. It creates that possibility. It empties that square. And if you do this every day, maybe in the moment when you're feeling emotionally run down, you feel like there's not a lot of energy that you have left, get it out of your head in the moment, or maybe commit to doing it at the beginning or the end of each day. Again, this is all about clearing space for possibility and renewing your energy source. And you can ask yourself questions such as, what's bothering me right now? I mean, how often do you spend time reflecting on what's actually bothering you? Many of us spend a lot of time in our own heads, not really considering what the source of that anxiety is. So if you ask yourself that question and you write down what is bothering you, it helps you to see it and gets it out of your head at the same time. Ask yourself what brings you joy. A continuous message that I've been making throughout this course is that work should be enjoyable. And, you know, there are lots of things outside of our control, like proposals being rejected, like seeing bad news on the TV. These are the things that are going to cloud us, and just, you know, the gray clouds are going to form. And we need to find ways to clear those clouds. And journaling like this is a way to get it out of your head to create that space for joy, right? So do the things that bring you joy. And finally, what would I like to change, right? So become aware to what the problem is, become aware to the things that are taking your energy, and then make a conscious decision to change them. And you can do that by bringing it out of your head onto the paper and seeing it, and then you know what needs to change. So hopefully this lesson has been useful to you. It's all about resetting. It's all about getting yourself into that positive possibility mindset so that you can do your best work, so that you can feel optimistic, so that you can serve your clients really well. And if you do this on a daily basis, make it a regular practice, you will build a really enjoyable, solid business for yourself. So I hope that that lesson was valuable for you. It really helped me in the early days of my business when I'd get up in the morning and I'd sit down at the laptop and I would just struggle. I would open Illustrator, I'd open my code editor, and the inspiration wasn't coming. So what I needed to do was just reset. So I hope that the video was helpful to you. If it was, give me a thumbs up for this video. If it wasn't, feel free to dislike the video, but do leave a comment and let me know how things could be better. I'm always wanting to improve the content that I put out so that I can help people in our sector to do better work. And on that note, again, if you would like to enroll on this course, you'll find a link to it in the description of this video, along with a voucher code to get 20% off. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.